Hello, my dear children. Good morning. Welcome back to today's online class. I am Radhika, your geography teacher. Children, we were studying Geography Chapter 4 Climate. Today you have a Part 3. Today's your topic is Factors Affecting India's Climate. In the last two sections, already we discussed about two factors which are affecting India's climate. That is latitude and altitude. Today, I am going to discuss about pressure and winds. How this pressure and winds will affecting India's climate. Okay. The climate and associated weather conditions in India are governed by the following atmospheric conditions. That is pressure and surface winds, upper air circulation, and western cyclonic disturbance and tropical cyclones. First we can see pressure and surface winds. India lies in the region of northeasterly winds. These winds originate from the subtropical high pressure belt in the northern hemisphere. And this wind gets deflected to the right because of the Coriolis force. And that wind moves toward the equatorial region. This wind carry little moisture. Hence, India should have been an arid climate. But it is not so. Up to here, we discussed in the last section. Now, we can see India should have been an arid climate, but it is not so. Why? Okay, ready children? The pressure and wind conditions over India are unique. During winter, there is a high pressure area north of the Himalayas. You know, here is the Himalaya. Okay, this is the Himalaya and this side is the north of the Himalaya. In the north of the Himalaya, we can see high pressure. Is it children? Okay, north of the Himalaya, there is a high pressure. And here is the equatorial region. You know that. Here is the equatorial region and there is a low pressure. Okay, and this also you know, the wind will move from which pressure to which pressure? From the high pressure area to low pressure area. That means from here to wind will move low pressure, high pressure to low pressure. Yes or no children? In this way it will move. Yes or no? Okay, this is happening during the winter. During the winter, the north of the Himalaya, there is a high pressure. That is why from that high pressure area, cold dry wind blow from this region to the low pressure areas over the oceans to the south. That means from high pressure to low pressure. Wind is moving from this area to this area. Clear? This is the matter of winter, or this is the condition of winter. Then, next, summer. In summer, a low pressure area develops over interior Asia as well as over northwestern India. Okay children, during the summer, interior of the interior part of the Asia as well as over northwestern India. That means in this side and inside our country, there is a which type of pressure will create? There is a low pressure. Okay, this time inside the country there is a low pressure during the summer. Okay, during the summer we can see low pressure inside our country. On that time, that is the below the equator one tropic of Capricorn is there, and that tropic of Capricorn which permanent pressure belt is there. There is a subtropical high pressure. That means the bottom side, that the southern part of our country, there is a high pressure. That means here is a high pressure. Okay children, in this side a high pressure. Okay children, that time wind will move from which pressure to which pressure? From high pressure to low pressure, from here to here. Okay children, clear? During the winter, in our place, there is a high pressure. And in the equatorial region, there is a low pressure. That is why wind is moving from high pressure to low pressure. That means in this direction wind will move. Clear? Like this. During the winter, there is a high pressure, and the equator there is a low pressure. Clear? That is why wind will move from this high pressure to this low pressure. Okay, then, but during the summer, what will happen? Inside our country, there is a low pressure. And from the high pressure, wind will move to low pressure area. That means the wind is moving from this direction to this direction. Clear? Look children, summertime wind is moved from ocean to land during summer. Then during winter, wind is moved from land to ocean. During winter, wind move from land to ocean. During summer, wind is moved from ocean to land. Clear? Clear children? During winter, there is a high pressure. Here is high pressure and here is low pressure. So, wind is moved from like this. Yes or no? That is why it move from land to ocean. Then summer, then here is a low pressure and here is a high pressure. So, wind is moved from ocean to land. Okay. This is the position of Earth in the India in the globe. Then here is the equator. Okay children, now I am saying about a summer season. During the summer, what will happen this side children? Here is that means inside part we can see what I want to change the color. Okay, inside here is a low pressure. Okay children, inside the country during summer, I am saying about a summer. Okay. Okay, during the summer, interior part of our country, there is a low pressure. That time, the wind from this side, okay, that is Tropic of Capricorn, that side, there is a one permanent wind is there, permanent pressure belt is there. From there, the wind will start like this direction. Yes or no children? In this direction, wind will move. And the wind is starting from east. Okay, easterly. The wind started. The southeasterly wind. This wind is starting from here and cross the equator and defleted to right. Because of why? Because of Coriolis force. Okay, the wind is starting from here, easterly direction, and moving in this way and cross the equator and changing the direction to right and entering our land. This is the high pressure. Okay, Clear, children? Clear, children? Yes, the wind. And this wind blow over ocean. That is why it will carry more moisture. So, interior part of our country getting what? Rainfall. Clear? That is why India experiences which type of climate? That is a monsoon climate. Clear, children? During summer, interior part of our country, there is a low pressure. And the wind from high pressure move from the south part of the Indian Ocean and cross the equator and change the direction to right and entering our country. And this wind carry more moisture. That is why in our land getting more rainfall. So India experience a monsoon climate. Clear? Clear, children? The pressure and wind conditions over India are unique. During winter, there is a high pressure area where in the north of the Himalayas. Cold dry winds blow from this region to the low pressure area over the oceans to the south. Okay, this is happening during the winter. Next, in summer, a low pressure area develops over interior Asia as well as over northwestern India. This causes a complete reversal of the direction of wind during summer. Air moves from the high pressure area over the southern Indian Ocean in a southeasterly direction, crosses the equator and turns right toward the low pressure areas over the Indian subcontinent. And these winds are known as southwest monsoon wind. These winds are known as what, children? Southwest monsoon winds. These winds blow over the warm oceans, gather moisture and bring widespread rainfall over the mainland of India. Clear, children? Once again I will explain. In summer, a low pressure area develops over interior Asia as well as over northwestern India. During the summer, a low pressure area develops over interior Asia as well as over northwestern India. That means inside the country there is a low pressure. Clear? Then, this causes a complete reversal of the direction of winds during summer. Air moves from the high pressure area over the southern Indian Ocean. That means the southern Indian Ocean is here. The air moves from this. Okay, from here, here is a high pressure. Okay, so that is why the wind moves from this side. Okay, start from here. It moves from here and cross the equator and change the direction to right and entering our land. Clear? It starts from, that means the air move from the high pressure area over the southern Indian Ocean in the southeasterly direction. Which direction, children? Southeasterly. This is the southeasterly winds. Okay, southeasterly direction and cross the equator and turn right towards the low pressure area over the Indian subcontinent. And these winds are called what? The south northwest monsoon wind. And this wind blow over the warm ocean. These winds blow over the warm ocean. That is why it gather more moisture and bring widespread rainfall over the mainland. Clear? Okay. Next, upper air circulation. You know, children, what is upper air circulation? The upper air circulation means the air which blow over the upper layer of the earth. You know, children, the components of the atmosphere, the layers of the atmosphere. How many layers the atmosphere have? The atmosphere have 5 layers. Which all are that? First one is troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, ionosphere and exosphere. Clear, children? These are the layers of atmosphere. Clear, children? From the surface of the earth up to atmosphere, we can see different layers. Okay. That means, you know, this is the surface. This is the land area. Okay. And here is the atmosphere. Between this area, we can see some layers. First layer is called troposphere and the second layer is called what? Stratosphere, then mesosphere, thermosphere, ionosphere, exosphere. You know, from the surface of the earth to 8 kilometer to 14.5 kilometer, up to that altitude, that much height, we are calling what? Troposphere. From the surface of the earth up to 14.5 kilometer, we can see troposphere. In that troposphere, one air is moving. That is called upper air circulation. On the surface of the earth, the air is moving. That is called what? Upper circulation, air circulation. The important component of that upper air circulation is what? Jet stream. Okay, in that upper air, the important component of that upper air circulation is a jet stream. Then what is jet stream? These are a narrow belt of high altitude westerly wind in the troposphere. It is a narrow belt of high altitude westerly wind. Narrow belt. Narrow belt means it is a thin belt. Okay, that wind is called a jet stream. You know, the speed of the jet stream during the wind, the speed of jet stream is 184 km per hour. Per hour, it will travel 184 km during wind. During summer, it will travel 110 km per hour. Clear, children? Then what is the upper air circulation? In the troposphere, one air is moving. That moving air is called the upper air circulation. And the important component of that upper air is called a jet stream. Jet stream means these are a narrow belt of a high altitude westerly wind in the troposphere. And this wind speed will vary during the winter and the summer. In the winter, the speed of the jet stream is 184 km per hour. During the summer, the speed of the jet stream is 110 km per hour. Children, look children, these are called, this colored one circle, can you see? This is called jet stream. Okay, children, this air is blowing up to which altitude, children? From the surface to 14.5 kilometer height. Okay, in that 14.5 kilometer height area one air is moving, that air is called subtropical, that is a upper air. Okay, and according to the latitude it will change. You know the pressure belt also. Okay children, then first one is a polar jet stream. And the next one is a subtropical jet stream. That means in which region that air is moving. According that we are calling. Okay, there are four type of jet streams. One is polar jet stream, then subtropical jet stream. The same way in the southern hemisphere also. Then this is called this yellow color is called a subtropical jet stream, and the violet color is called a polar jet stream. Jet stream means the movement of the air. A particular narrow belt in a particular area that air will move. Okay, then you know that then our country is coming in the northern hemisphere above the equator. And our country lies in the region of which jet stream? That is a subtropical jet stream. Our country lies in the region of subtropical jet stream. Which wind is blowing through our country? The subtropical jet stream. The upper air circulation in India is dominated by westerly flow. And that westerly flow means that jet stream, and the location of that jet stream, that westerly, that subtropical jet stream in the stream's location is 27 degree to 30 degree north altitude. In where we can see children, what is the size of that jet stream? 27 degree to 30 degree. That much that width. That is why it is called a narrow belt. Okay. Subtropical westerly jet streams. That means in our country, that jet streams located approximately over 27 degree to 30 degree north latitude. They are known as, that means the 27 degree to 30 degree north latitude, one jet stream we can see. In that jet streams are called subtropical westerly jet stream. This is called what children? Subtropical westerly jet stream. You know in which way we are giving the name of the wind. In which way we are giving name of the wind children? That is, please look, the wind is moved from west to east. That is why it is called westerlies. West to east direction. So it is called what children? Westerlies. And this is lies in which region? In which latitude that wind is lies, that jet stream is locating? 27 to 30. That means it is a subtropical region. That is why this jet stream is called, this yellow color jet stream is called what? Subtropical westerly jet stream. Subtropical westerly jet stream, and this subtropical westerly jet stream is located in our region. Through in our region, which jet stream is passing? That is a subtropical westerly jet stream. Clear? Okay, the upper air circulation in India is dominated by westerly flow. Westerly means from west side it is coming. That is why westerly flow. Westerly means west wind. And the location, that westerly wind location is 27 degree to 30 degree north latitude. That is called a subtropical westerly jet stream. This is our jet stream. In our country's jet stream. Okay. In India, these jet streams blow south of the Himalaya all through the year. You know. Then we are lying, our country is lying in which region children? Which jet stream region? That is a subtropical westerly jet stream. Then in that subtropical westerly jet stream blow over which part of our country? That is the south of the Himalaya. South of the Himalaya means that is interior part of our country. South of the Himalaya. In India, these jet streams, that is subtropical westerly jet streams, blow south of the Himalaya all through the year, except in summer. In summer, something is happening there. Let's see what will happen. During the summer, this jet stream, that is the subtropical westerly jet stream, 1 minute, children. That is the subtropical westerly jet streams blow through which side of our country, children? That is the south of the Himalaya. But during the summer, that wind move to the north of the Himalaya. Okay. During summer, actually this jet stream blow in the south of the Himalaya, but during the summer that jet stream move to the north of the Himalaya. Okay, that is outside of our country. That means inside our country there is no air. That is a vacuum place. Vacuum place means there is nothing. In that area filled with subtropical easterly jet stream. Which wind will fill inside? That is a subtropical easterly jet stream, and that easterly jet streams blow over 14 degree. That means inside, that is in our peninsular side. In peninsular India. Clear, children? Children, now we discussed about upper air circulation. Upper air circulation means one air is circulating above which height, children? That is 14.5 kilometer. Okay. Above the 14.5 kilometer, we can see from the surface. Okay, we can see one air movement that is called upper air circulation. Then we can see four types of upper air circulation. One is a polar jet stream, one is a subtropical jet stream, another one is that is southern side as a subtropical jet stream and a polar jet stream. And this jet stream is starting from west, that is why that is subtropical westerly jet stream we are calling. And our country, our India, then our India is located in which region of the jet stream? That is a westerly, subtropical westerly jet stream. Clear? And this subtropical westerly jet stream blowing, that is the south of the Himalaya in our country. But in summer, that wind will move to the north side, north of the Himalaya. That means interior part of our country, there is no air. That means that upper air, there is no jet streams. And this area filled with easterly winds, subtropical easterly jet stream. And that easterly jet streams will blow over the 14 degree latitude. That is in the peninsular India, in the peninsular part of our country. Clear? That means except summer, then which jet stream blowing through our country? That is a subtropical westerly jet stream. During summer, which jet stream is blowing through our country? That is a subtropical easterly jet stream. Clear, children? Okay, children, I am going to stop here. See you next time. Thank you.